Hi all, Johnny Crass here, and it is time for, you guessed it, another Rambling Rants. So. Today's topic is, I thought maybe today's topic could be about everyone's pretty much favorite model in Warhammer that no one wants to run in 8th, the Dragon. Now, there have been, I don't know how many podcasts, other YouTube videos. So I think Malorian did one. I know the boys at the Bad Dice did one. Special shout out to my new buddy Gareth. But there have been a lot of things about the dragons. How to use them. What they're good for. All that kind of stuff. So I thought I would do something about the dragon. Because I love dragons. Absolutely love them. I try to put one in every single army that I can. And I try to make them work. Make them work for me. Let's first go over the armies that can even take a dragon. So, off the top of my head, it's Dark Elves. They have the Black Dragon. High Elves have 3 flavors. You got your Sun, your Moon, and your Star. Wood Elves have the Forest. Then you have Vampire Counts with the Zombie Dragon. Warriors of Chaos with the Chaos Dragon. And Empire can take a dragon, but it's on a special character, so it doesn't count, in my mind at least. There's one other army that I think can take a dragon. If there is, leave it in the show notes. Don't remember it right now. So yeah, those are pretty much the dragon armies. Now, all the dragons share one similar thing. They're all combat beasts, they all can fly, and they all do not like cannonballs. Star Dragon doesn't mind it so much, as Star Dragon has 7 wounds, so it will not be just disemboweled by the first cannonball. But all the other dragons worry about the cannonball to a varying degree. Now, what can you do to make sure that your dragon lives? Well, each book has their own little trick on how to survive a cannonball. We've got Cloak of Hagrief, which I've read it a few times, and the way I read it is it halves the strength of the cannonball when it hits the dragon, too. Now, that may be wrong, but I've been known to be wrong before. So, Cloak of Hagrief, Dark Elf item, halves the strength of any range attack coming at you. So, Cannonball's only hitting a dragon at strength 5. So, it's wounding on a 5-up, and then you have an armor save. Because cannons don't ignore armor. So, that's one way for at least the Dark Elves. Wood Elves have the one I've used extensively, Stone of Crystal Mire. Bearer and the Rider, or a bear and his mount, get a 3-up ward save until it's failed. Fantastic item on the dragon. Dragon rocking around with a 3-up ward save is really, really good. High Elves, it's weird, because dragon armor, their basic armor, affects the dragon as well. So dragon will get a 2-up ward save against fire. So that protects you against dwarf and demon cannons. But they don't really have a way to give a solid ward save or solid protection to their dragon against shooting. So that's where you see the Star Dragon come in, as he has that extra wound, which means he will never be one-shotted. And then you can heal him back if you're taking life. You can do a lot of different things. So I really like the Star Dragon, actually, because the Lord on top can be really tanky, but we'll go over that here in a minute. So, then the Zombie Dragon. I've been playing with the Zombie Dragon for a little while now, and it's difficult. I'm making it work, but it's difficult. I mean, you need like 1 or 2 Mortis engines nearby, in my opinion, just to give that dragon the 5-up regen save. And then he can eat a cannonball, 1/3 chance of saving it, not too shabby. And you can heal the dragon with a Vampire Lore Tribute, which isn't bad. So that's kind of my ideas on how to use the Zombie Dragon. Then it was the Empire Dragon. Chaos Dragon, I haven't seen the book enough to know exactly how I'm going to defend a Chaos Dragon yet. I'm not entirely sure you can, really. But we'll see. We'll see with time how it works. Maybe Mark of Nurgle giving it the 5-up regen, that spell, that's not shabby. I don't know, it's just things like that where you can protect a dragon pretty easily with magic. So those are the dragon's basic way to defend them, which is items and that kind of stuff. Now on to riders. Riders, there's a few ways you can go about it. 1, you can go about a tank who just sits up there, does not die, and lets the dragon do all the killing for him. High Elves do this. My Wood Elf Dragon Rider does this. The Dark Elf kind of does this. So all the elves kind of tank up on their dragon and let their dragon do the fighting for them. A Chaos Lord fights just as well as a dragon does, so he's the double weapon. He's just pure offense, the dragon's pure offense, and you can just churn out the hurt. Vampire, it's a Vampire Lord. Quick Blood, Red Fury, gonna punch you in the face. Like, not a lot of things can stand up to tangoing with a Vampire Lord. So those are kind of the builds, or not the builds, but kind of how they work. Another thing, you need a way to remove unit champions or someone to take a challenge for you, because you're gonna go in there, your dragon's gonna get challenged out by some Skaven Packmaster champion, and you're going to lose combat through static, because the rider's going to go first, the dragon won't get to attack, and you'll only win by like 1 or do 1 or 2 wounds, which, yeah, you'll lose your round of combat. So there's 2 ways to do this. There's either A, kill the champion somehow, eagle or noble on an eagle, something like that. B, death snipe the son of a bitch. That's my personal favorite way of doing things. Just shoot him with death. C, put Stubborn Crown. Did I say put Stubborn Crown on already? I think I did. I might have. But once again, put Stubborn Crown on there, or something along those lines. D, well, really, it's just you need a way to survive the first round so your dragon can churn out attacks next round. Because it's got the breath weapon, it's got the 6 attacks, it's a beast, it's got the thunderstomp, it's a beast in close combat against infantry. So you just need it to live to see infantry. So yeah, just support it. Figure out ways and just support the dragon. And you should be fine. I encourage you, if you haven't run a Dragon Rider before, if you haven't done things like that, Try it out. What's the worst that can happen? You'll lose one of your games. It's no big deal. So yeah, I encourage you to try the Dragon Rider. I try it in all my armies. They're fantastic. They require a bit of skill to play, but honestly, Warhammer does. Unless you're playing ogres. But yeah, try it out. You'll like it. Johnny Crass guarantee. And until next time, see y'all later.